year student in the COA program within ITM. I'm a lead on the project for marketing communications. We obviously aren't doing our job in building a brand, but that's neither here nor there. Malcolm and I are going to talk to you about what the conference is this year and what we're exploring and actually how it ties back into this course very efficiently. So the theme is Design Align. This is our website. You can register online. We have an active blogging community as well as Twitter engagement, and really driving home a community for some active, or I should say some real engagement at the event. So what does Design Align mean? Well, we're focusing on 3 topics. One of them is social business design, the second is business model generation, the third is personal branding. What we hope to do, Connect IT, is connect you with your professional career as a student, either be an undergrad or a graduate student. And what these components are, what these building blocks are all the things that we think are facing the industry within 5 years. They're pretty exciting. We have some pretty cool thought leaders coming in. We have people coming in from the City of Vancouver for open government movements. We have Michael Cayley from PR at Humber. We also have Avi Pollock from RBC, who's the head of innovation. In addition, David Premier from Ripple, which is a Toronto startup. He's a product guy. Robert Kozinets, who's a School of Marketing prof. Anyway, so what does this mean? Well, this is one of the concepts, business model generation. And you can see we've got our partner logos on the bottom. And this is basically a canvas for framing business problems. And Malcolm and I were hanging each other while we were talking about the case study in class, and it's really relevant in identifying who your channel is, who your customer segments are, what your value prop really is. And so what does that mean?
So basically the canvas gives us a different way of thinking about business problems and business models especially. What we did over here during class while Ken was talking was, sort of model out some of the key ideas from that case. So here we have basically a grocery store. We have the customer segment things as well in person, their value propositions, and all the important things in a business and how they all fit together. But what the canvas lets us do is sort of visually examine and sort of think about new things to add to the business model and new things to take apart. So we added an online channel to the business model. And with the canvas, it sort of gives us a frame of, now we can start to understand, okay, how does the value proposition change for our customer segments when we've introduced this new channel? How does that affect our customer relationships? And what new costs do we have to incur to sustain them? So it's just sort of a design thinking approach to business models.
And so why are we showing this to you? Well, like as I mentioned, 2 slides ago, business model generation is one of the concepts we're talking about. So this isn't just about IT, it's about being a strategic business leader. And as luck would have it, there's a practitioner coming in from a design agency, Matthew Milan from Normative. They're a Toronto startup. And he'll be taking the conference through about an hour-long case study in this and having some audience participation. So what else I want to tell you quickly? Don Tapscott is keynoting. So this is pretty incredible. He's an incredible researcher. Wrote a book called Economics, one of the best New York Times sellers for about a decade. In addition, wrote Growing Up Digital. So he'll be the keynote. What's all going to cost you? $30. For that, you receive the canvas we described, a reusable copy, a moleskin notebook, lunch, dinner, the opportunity to network with RBC, IBM, Microsoft, a number of other companies. So what's my call to action? Register today. We're almost sold out, so it's moving quickly. It would be a great opportunity, I think, for you to come. We've gotten a lot out of it as past attendees and as organizers.
Facebook as well, Connect IT, just search on Facebook.
Does anyone have any questions?
When is it?
It's March 11th, and it's from 10:30 a.m.
Thursday.
Yeah, it's Thursday. And it's down the street at Arcadian Court, which is Queen and Bay. So it's a short skip. If you have any questions, thanks, guys.
So just to build on that, as I indicated to you, part of consulting and in a couple of weeks we're talking about sales and networking and whatever else. This is a super way to